right. Hello my fan faces, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning savvy, thank you so much for joining this video again. On today's video I'll be showing you my go-to makeup look. This is literally the makeup look that I usually gravitate towards when I'm going out or whatever the occasion may be. You know, it has that subtle yet extreme type of contour, just the way I like it. Your extreme blush and a bit of highlighter here and there, a bold lip, and of course dramatic lashes. It wouldn't be me without the drama. So yes, if you're interested in seeing how I achieve this look, please do stay tuned. I'll be sure to talk you through each and every step and the reason why I prefer doing it that way. So yes, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and be sure you are turning on that notification bell on so you never miss out on an upload. From me to yours, I'm out. So I'll start off by installing my weave. I made this wig myself. I bought it as bundles and closure, so I customized it to suit my preferences, so that's why it's very less wig. So I'll secure it with my got2b glued hairspray on the sides, and then I'll blow dry it on cool heat just to dry down the glue quicker. So I'll do the same on the other side. So on days where I'm not going anywhere, I don't really like securing the glue all over, especially on the center, like by my forehead. So I just prefer securing the sides for security, and that's pretty much it. So I'll brush my hair into place, and I'll follow up with my volume 5 foaming mousse just to kill the flyaways and to make sure that my hair is in place. And then I'll brush my hair again. Remember, whatever product I apply on my hair, I'll follow up with my hairbrush. So after doing this step, I'll secure the hair with my got2b hairspray just to keep the hair in place the whole day. And y'all brush the hair again. And literally that's all I do to this hair. I hardly use heat on this hair because I don't like how heat ruins the hair in the long run, so I don't really like straightening it or anything like that. This is pretty much what I do. So I'm gonna move on to do the rest of my face now. I've already primed my face, and for foundation I'm using the new Maybelline Superstay 30-hour active wear foundation. I'll start off with the first layer, press it into the skin with my flat kabuki brush. Today I'll be leaving out my under eyes. I won't be applying foundation on my under eyes, and this is a tip I got from Piladi RSA. Her work is so amazing. Please do check her out on her channel. I'll be sure to link it on the description box as well. So I'll press my foundation into the skin like so. So because I love full coverage foundation, I'll go over with my second layer just to build up on the coverage. So you want to start by applying one layer at the time. It's easier to blend that way. So once I'm done blending the second layer, packing it in with my brush, I'll go over with my damp beauty blender and smooth everything out for that smooth effortless blend. Then to highlight my face, I'll be using my holy grail. Yes, it's the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 35. It's about 2 shades lighter than my skin, and I just love the bright effects it gives me without looking ashy or anything like that. So I'll use that to highlight the highest points of my face, my under eyes, my chin, my cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose, and a bit on my forehead as well, because those are the areas that I want to pop. Those are the areas that I want you to notice. So this step helps cancel the dark circles on your under eyes. So if you're someone with dark under eyes or dark circles on your under eyes, you really need to highlight your face. You may even go over with an extra layer just on your under eyes, nothing too crazy, but be sure you are blending everything properly. So I'll be blending out my concealer with my fluffy blending brush from Hermosa Flor. So I'll just press into the skin before I move over to cancelling out the outer edges of my highlight. So I normally leave out the concealer to dry down a bit so it's a bit more tacky. That way I get maximum coverage from the product, and it helps blend out easier without transferring all over. So you might want to leave it out for about a minute or two before you blend it out. And as always, I leave out my under eyes for last. They are the last part I blend out, just to ensure we get like maximum coverage from our product. So to smooth everything out, I'm gonna follow up with the flat kabuki brush we were using to apply our foundation, and I'm gonna cancel out the edges of our highlight with this brush. So again, I'm just gonna press all over, blending everything out. You do not have to apply any extra product on the brush, you just have to use it as is. So don't forget to go over with your damp beauty blender for that smooth airbrushed finish. So I'll blend everything out just to make it merge into this one beautiful seamless base. And you want to blend your under eyes before going over with your pressed powder or your baking powder or your loose powder, whatever powder you'll be using to set your concealer. You really want to make sure that your under eyes are well blended to avoid creasing. Creasing are those fine lines you normally get. They kind of look like wrinkles, so you are avoiding those lines on the points where you had applied your concealer. You also get those from smile lines. You know, when you have makeup on, sometimes the longer you smile during the day, you get like the wrinkles on the corners of your mouth. So that's why I set that area with my baking powder. So I leave it out to bake. It won't completely cancel it out throughout the day, but it will reduce the appearance and it will take longer to appear. So because I know how I want my contour to appear, I'll just go straight over to baking that area before I contour the rest of my face. So on the forehead, you want to apply as little product as possible so it will be easier to blend out later. For contour, I'm using the White Lily eyeshadow palette. The shade I'm going in with is Friendship, It's a bit lighter than what I normally go with, but I love the end result, and my contour will appear sharp because of the baking powder I have just directly underneath my contour, so it will be piercing, which is what I love. I love it when you see that I've contoured this face to the gods. So I'll be sure to contour my jawline as well. I always say this, I love how it looks on pictures, and it also helps cancel out my double chin. I feel like I have a double chin at times, so that's why I do that step. So I'll use that very same shade, Friendship, to contour the bridge of my nose. So I'll contour in the form of a Y shape, going directly in the beginning of my brow. So yeah, I'll drag the contour all the way to the beginning of my brow in the shape of a Y shape. This really looks good, and it gives like that seamless blend once you are done with your eyebrows. So if you're someone who starts with your eyebrows, then be sure you are dragging your contour to the beginning of your brow as well. It really makes your nose look longer and more snatched like this, as opposed to going into your brow bone. So to prime my eyes, I'll use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and Sweet Lord. Jesus, take the wheel. So yeah, I'm gonna use that concealer to prime my eyes. Don't worry about that, we're gonna fix it just now. And I'll blend it out with my damp beauty blender. Just be sure you're taking your time with the blending so it doesn't look harsh. You do not want to see the edges of your concealer. So I'm gonna set the concealer with translucent loose powder. I'm so sorry I didn't show it on camera. So I'm gonna dab off that concealer that smudged on my brow with a cotton pad. Just press, and be sure that you're not transferring it all over the rest of your brow. And once you have most of the product off, you can go back to filling in your brow with whatever you were using. For me today, I was using their Essence Kajal brow pencil. The shade is brown if not mistaken, but I'll be sure to leave the details on the description box. So for eyeshadow, I'll mix the shades Stay Humble and Flor from the Hermosa Flor Cosmetics Glow Gang 2.0 palette. And you want to make sure that you're taking your time with the blending, because it is a simple look, but there is nothing as annoying as unblended eyeshadow. I know, I've been there. I used to do that like almost all the time, just packing on and packing on and packing on without blending, but we know better now. No shade. So anyway, on days where I'm doing a simple look like this, I prefer going over with a warm tone on my eyes, just to warm up my face, and it just gives me that, I don't know, sophisticated look. Yeah, it just gives me that thing that makes me feel like I can just conquer the world and all of that. Don't mind me, but yeah, please do make sure that you're taking your time with the blending. And for eyeliner, I'll be using the Essence Casual Brow Pencil, the black shade, so I'll use that directly on my waterline. And to make sure that my eyeliner doesn't smudge or transfer throughout the day, I'll set it with my two shades, the Stay Humble and the Flor, that I used on my lids. So I'll use that just directly underneath my waterline to make sure that in case the eyeliner falls off, it has something to fall on. So I'll apply a bit of liquid eyeliner, and I'll be setting it with the black shade. I think it's Harmony from the Hermosa Flor Daisy eyeshadow palette, and that will give me like a proper surface for my lashes to fall on without giving that much of a gap in between my natural lashes and the falsies. So for blush, I'm using the shade Flor from the Glow Gang eyeshadow palette, and I just love how warm this red is, and it goes well with the eyeshadow and the choice of lipstick I'll be using today. So I'll press in my baking powder with the flat kabuki brush we used in the beginning to apply our foundation. So I'll press it into the skin to avoid any flashbacks. So be sure you're pressing the baking powder into the skin, and then after that you want to go over with your damp beauty blender just to make sure everything is well blended. So for face powder, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 355. I'll use this to warm up my face and to bring back the natural hues of my skin. I'll highlight my face using the Hermosa Flor Glow Gang highlighter. This is really a holy grail of mine. I use this like almost all the time. I'll be applying a little because I don't want a highlighter that is too blinding. So if you want extreme highlighter, my advice would be setting your face first with your fixing spray or your setting spray. Let it dry down a bit, and by the time you go to applying your highlighter, it will be popping. So if you want like a simple soft highlighter, you start off by applying the highlighter first, and then only then you can move on to setting your face. So I'll highlight my cheeks, my chin, the bridge of my nose, and just directly underneath my brow bone for that extra brightness or vibrance on my face. So to set my face, I'm using the Maybelline Lasting Finish Setting Spray, and my lashes are from Royal Essence Lashes on Instagram. Please do check them out. I really love the drama. I love the quality of these lashes. I've been using them since November 2020 and they are still in good shape. So for lipstick, I'm using Dream Chaser. Yeah, the shade is Dream Chaser. It's also my go-to red lippie. I start off by lining my lips with a brown pencil, and I prefer applying my lipstick using a brush for hygiene purposes. I am a makeup artist, so sometimes I do share my lipsticks with my clients. So for hygiene purposes, please do not apply your lipstick or your products directly with the applicator if you will be sharing those products with other people. And that is the look, simple as ABC. I hope you did enjoy this tutorial. Please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to turn on your notification bell and share my channel with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. From me to yours. Bye.